I was over the moon to get the call that this was an opportunity for me. It was a no-brainer. I said yes within 30 seconds of being asked the question. I'm thrilled. I love this project. I love this score. I love this moment in time to be doing this show on this day on NBC. I'm just thrilled. The overall storyline of this particular show is the last week of Jesus' life through the lens of Judas and his close community of disciples. So it's the betrayal, it's the crucifixion, it's his relationship with Mary Magdalene. It's a roller coaster of emotion is what this show is. Mary is really integral to the overall storyline. I mean, she is really fundamentally sort of the mirror of love for Jesus. She is a disciple, a believer, a friend, a confidant, a champion. She is, represents a huge spectrum of love in his life and is really a believer in his message and wants to support that. And so when Mary comes in the scene, she is trying to pacify, she's trying to keep the peace. She doesn't want Judas and Jesus to fight. She wants Jesus to feel good, to know that everything's all right. I absolutely feel like I relate to Mary. I mean, I think that what I see her strive to do in this show is to really portray and to encourage love in and around her. She's conflicted, she has made mistakes, she knows that about herself, but she's really striving to be better on behalf of the whole, which I try to do that in my life too, and no, I love her storyline. This role is quite different from other roles I've played. I think partially just in the capacity in which it's being received. I mean, to do this show live on television, and especially in front of a live audience within the space where we'll be recording it, it is just, it's electric and thrilling. But yeah, this role is, she's a mature kind of evolution of love, and I feel so lucky that I get to do this. This is absolutely one of the most classic shows of all time, and I was introduced as a very young girl to the score actually via the movie, and I remember watching it for the first time and just weeping, and I was so moved by the melodies and the lyrics and the story itself. So I think we're coming up on 50 years of this show, and I think it's really telling that it remains as resonant as ever to a really wide audience.